We expect to see and hear some emotional testimony today at the trial of former fashion mogul Peter Nygard. He's charged with 5 counts of sexual assault, 1 count of forcible confinement, and today the alleged victims are set to testify. Megan Fitzpatrick is covering the case for us, and outside the courthouse, what are the proceedings going to look like today, Megan?
Well, this trial did get underway last week, Heather. A handful of witnesses have testified so far, but today is the first day. We'll start hearing from the women accusing Peter Nygard of sexual assault. He is facing 5 counts of sexual assault and 1 count of forcible confinement. We are expecting to hear from 5 women throughout this trial. These alleged assaults took place over a number of years, starting in the late 1980s up until 2005. And the women accusing Nygard ranged in age from 16 years old to 28 years old. The alleged assaults happened in one of Nygard's office buildings. That fashion empire that he built was based in Winnipeg, but he did have a Toronto headquarters that featured a bedroom suite. And we heard testimony about the design of that room in the opening days of the trial, hearing how that part of the building, that bedroom, had doors with no handles on them and no locks, or locks that were controlled by a control panel by the bed. We are expecting to hear, Heather, the stories from these women. The Crown attorney in the opening arguments gave some brief descriptions of how these women first met Nygard and what happened in that bedroom suite, according to these women, all those years ago. The Crown attorney saying that Peter Nygard had used his power and influence to lure women to the office and sexually assault them. She had described in some detail and graphic nature what happened, according to these women, and the alleged assaults that took place there. So we will hear directly from the women now, starting today. Nygard, who has been in the court since the trial started, he is 82 years old. He has been in custody since these charges were laid here in Toronto, but he is facing charges in several other jurisdictions, Heather. There will be more trials after this one. He's facing charges in Quebec, in Manitoba, and the United States as well.
Megan, thank you very much.